In this video we're going to do a quick unboxing of the Tamiya RX7 FD Revision 1 kit. So taking a look at the box, it's the RX7 FD3S R1, got some nice artwork. This version does come with an engine. You can also see it's got the original orange low level lights. So in the box we've got our body, a half sprue with the bonnet and some wheels and bits and pieces, a clear sprue and a few decals, a bag with looks like 3 or 4 different sprues in there, and a bag of polycaps and some tyres, and of course the tech tip sheet and our instruction manual with a nice photo of a fully built model on the front. It's a shame they don't do those instruction sheet covers in colour, because they usually have quite good pictures of the models on there. So opening up the bags, as usual Tamiya bags are clipped together with a staple, which is a bit annoying. Taking a look at the body, you can see we've got some panel lines that will need sanding out there on the door. Some good detail. Roof has the 2 indentations that the real car has, got some pinholes on the back where the spoiler mounts. Got a support bar in the front there, as there's no bonnet holding it straight in the box, which is nice to see. Then in the next bag we've got a bonnet, some exhaust parts, a rear spoiler, wing mirrors, looks like rear suspension components. We have our little sprue with our wheels on, some nice detail in those, and a little bag of polycaps as always. And our tyres, they're a little bit rough on the inside, but that's no problem, we can just chop that off with a knife. Then we've got our interior bucket, and flipping the sprue over we've got some good detail on the dash. Some of those little switches will be interesting to try and paint. Then we've got our undercarriage, cross members and suspension parts and all that kind of business, and our rear diff. Lots of detail, usual Tamiya quality. We've got our seats and steering wheel. It's nice to see the rotary triangle logo in the steering wheel. Then our main chassis with the sump block that the engine mounts to, and the V-mount in the front there behind the front lip. Then we have a left-hand drive dash, our intake, and then the 2 sides of the engine for the rotor housings. We've got a big plastic intake box and battery box assembly that sits across the front splash panel. We've got a nice little front brace bar. Also looking back in the engine bay, you can see the moulding that represents the turbo and the strut towers, and a few nice details that we can work on in there. Then on the clear sprue we've got our rear light bar, and then 2 separate front and rear screen mouldings, and a tiny little decal sheet with instruments, a couple of options for number plates. It's a shame they're American ones, it would have been nice to see Japanese ones on there, and our sun strip for the front window. So that's it guys, I'll be building this kit very soon. I've actually already started it as of recording this video, and you should see it on the channel in the next few weeks.